In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create rate matrices. So the best place to start doing that is in your framework. So we're on the front page, which is called the summary page. From the drop down, we just need to click into the rate section here. And this is where you're going to go and add your rates for each of your jobs. So we have two sections, one for current rates and also one for future rates as well. So on the right, we can go to add or update rates. You're then going to pick the job category they're applicable to. So from the black file, let's pick. So I'm going to do one for my healthcare assistant role. The start date determines where it's going to sit on that page. So of course, if you put it in the future, it's going to sit in future rates. And if you do it today or previous date, it's going to be in current rates. Here is where we go and put in our base rate. So this is going to be your base rate that you're charging, or sorry, you're paying the candidate per hour. So let's put in £12. You then got a choice at whether you're looking for your charge, you're looking for a markup, or you're using a percentage. So I'm going to go with markup, and we're going to go with 80p per hour. On the right here, if you do have post AWR rates, then again you can put in the pay that you're going to put in here, and also put in that markup in here. Now there are some fields up here that are additional fields. We don't normally train to use them, you don't often need them, but you can see you've got rate category in here, or you've got banding in here. So if you do want to learn how to use these, they're quite often applicable to healthcare, do let us know and we can go through that with you individually. Down here is where you put in those rates. So we go to rate type and click into that cell. We then have the black file in there that has our different code options linking to rates. So the first one you're always going to add in is the basic rate. So how much your basic rate is that's been agreed. And we can see in there, because we've got £12 as our pay, that's £12 in here. We've got our non-PAYE pay here, and we've got our charge over here. If you had put in a post AWR rate, you would also have the same over here. So to see how we calculate those rates, there is an article that goes alongside this webinar, so it'll be right next to it. So you can click into that and it will give you the calculations of how we work these sums out. So also for this particular role, you can then go and add any additional rates if there are any applicable. So for this role, there's also a night rate. Now with this rate, if somebody works this particular shift, so a night shift, they will get double pay. So in the multiplier, you can click in here and we're going to put in 2. If it was 1.5, so time and a half, you put in 1.5, etc. Now it could be that they're still getting the same pay rate, but they're getting an extra £2 an hour if they work that shift. So where it says plus, this is a monetary amount. So if I put in 2, you can see it's an extra £2 per hour. So go in and add in what you need to against each of those rates. So I'm going to go back and put in my double time. And then you would just simply continue adding in any other agreed rates for that job. Now in this section, you can see we've got certain terminology in here. So we've got overtimes, Saturday overtime, Sunday, etc. If you have any other rate types that you want us to add into this section, or you want any of these removed, we can do that for you. You can edit this section here. So just let us know if you need that done. And once you've added that in, you just simply confirm. And you can see now you've got in there your rates for your healthcare assistant. If you do need to change that at any time, you can click on here and you can then update and go and amend anything you want to in here. Also, you have the option to delete a rate matrix as well, or you could put in an uplift in here. So you can say how much you're going to uplift by, and then you can say the new effective date for that as well. So that's how you can create a rate matrix for a job category.